I'm first going to explain what I intend to do today. ठीक है, उसके बाद I will walk you guys through step by step of every single process. At the beginning of it or at the end of it, whenever you guys want, I will also be sharing this template with you. ठीक है, अच्छा, मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहूंगा, आप में से कोई ऐसे हैं जिसको हिंदी सॉरी इंग्लिश बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं आता है, मतलब नॉट पसंद बट समझ में नहीं आता है, ऐसे कोई है यहाँ पे? Is it okay if I do a mix and match of Hindi and English, or is it okay if I just carry on in English? Because honestly, my thoughts flow better in English. So you guys need to let me know. Great. Okay. So अगर कोई problem आता है, because of my language, please let me know. I can always re-explain. All right. So यहाँ पे देखिए, आज मैं करना क्या चाह रहा हूँ, आई वॉन्ट टू क्रिएट अ वर्क फ्लो सिस्टम फॉर यू गाइस. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कॉलम ए से लेके कॉलम एल तक जो भी डेटा है, आप ऐसे सोच के चलो कि ये आपने एक टास्क किसी को दिए हैं आपका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में. ठीक है, अब जब सोच लीजिए यहाँ पे ये जो ऑर्डर आईडी है, ठीक है, इस ऑर्डर आईडी के अगेंस्ट जो काम होना था वो हो गया. ठीक है, तो हाउ डू आई एंश्योर कि ये वाला जो लिस्ट है, ये वाला लिस्ट से वो ऑर्डर आईडी हट जाए और वो डॉक्यूमेंट भी हो जाए कि ये वाला काम हो चुका है. ठीक है, मैं कैसे करूंगा, मैं यहाँ पे आने वाला हूँ, सिंपली यहाँ पे जो सबमिट वाला बटन है इस पे मैं क्लिक करूंगा. ये देखिए जो ऑर्डर आईडी है, ये ऑटोमेटिकली ऑर्डर आईडी जो 19 था ऑटोमेटिकली यहाँ पे फिल होके आ गया है, और मैं इसका स्टेटस पे रिसीव क्लिक करूंगा और इस पे मैं सबमिट कर दूंगा. अब देखिए जो ऑर्डर आईडी 19 जो था, ये वाला लिस्ट से मेरा हट गया. ठीक है, ये कॉन्सेप्ट आप लोगों को इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है? यस अक्षय, यू राइट. ओके, डू यू थिंक यू गाइस कैन यूज दिस इन योर वर्क? Great. So I will ensure that by the end of today's session, each one of you have a template ready through which you can manage your workflows. ठीक है, that's the idea for today. Okay. How I do this is primary concept जो है यहाँ पे सीखना आपको दो ही चीज है. ठीक है, प्रीफिल्ड फॉर्म लिंक कैसे यूज करना है, और एक और चीज सीखना है आपको, either if you want to do it in the same file then आपको सिंपल एक फिल्टर फंक्शन कैसे यूज करना है वो जानना है, या फिर अगर आप चाहते हैं कोई और फाइल से डेटा उठ के यहाँ पे आ जाए, then you will have to learn how to do an import range within a query function. ठीक है, I am not going to get into the details of explaining query function from the scratch. What I'm going to do today in this session is I am going to give you the fish instead of the art of fishing. Okay, so the art of fishing is available in my DME training program, where I take you from the base, right, and I ensure that I teach every single aspect of it. So Vandana, you got the joke. All right. So guys, what do I start with? Let me okay, so I've given you guys what I'm trying to achieve, right? Now acha, how will you document your work? ठीक है, आप सबके पास डेफिनेटली लिस्ट ऑफ टास्क रहता है. ठीक है, देयर आर टू वेज ऑफ डॉक्यूमेंटिंग दैट टास्क. एक हो गया कि आप सिंपल एक फॉर्म ले लीजिए और बोलिए कि फॉर्म में जो टास्क है उसको आप वहां पे भर दीजिए फॉर्म में, तो फॉर्म का रिस्पॉन्स आपके पास आ जाएगा, और उसके हिसाब से यू कैन इवन यूज अ प्रीफिल्ड फॉर्म लिंक टू do this job. However, with a pre-filled form link, what happens is it can be edited multiple times, so that might not work very well for you. Okay, the second step is, a lot of business owners tell me, Abhishek, it is impossible for us to fill a form every time I have a new task. Okay, so I would like a simpler solution जहाँ पे सारा टास्क में डायरेक्टली एक गूगल शीट में मैं डाल सकूं और उसके अगेंस्ट जो भी ट्रैकिंग हो रहा है, मतलब जो भी स्टेटस उसका है, वो भी मेरे पास आ जाए. ठीक है. सो I will show you both the concepts today. Okay, you can use the one that is more relevant to you. So first thing, we have to understand that I'm going to show you the simpler version, which is using a form. Okay, to use a form, what I'm simply going to do is, अच्छा, also I am taking an example here. आज का जो मेरा example है, this is basically tracking a payment collection. ठीक है. Let's say you have multiple orders against which आपको आपका पेमेंट कलेक्ट करना है. पेमेंट अगर आ गया तो ये स्टेप खत्म. ठीक है. आज बस इतना ही हम देखेंगे. Obviously, you can have in any kind of process जिसमें ट्रैकिंग होना जरूरी है. Today also what I'm doing is a mini FMS of sorts. ठीक है. आप लोगों का जो भी FMSs है, ठीक है, you can definitely use this concept in your FMS also. I will show you guys towards the end how you can, build this in your FMS. Okay, I'll try and do that. So to start with, मैंने देखिए एक ऐसा सिंपल एक फॉर्म क्रिएट किया है. ठीक है. यहाँ पे बस दो ही क्वेश्चन है मेरे पास. एक है मेरा ऑर्डर नंबर. ठीक है. आपका कुछ भी ऑर्डर नंबर हो सकता है, वो यहाँ पे फिल होना चाहिए. और उसका पेमेंट स्टेटस ये रिसीव्ड है. अगर आपके पास पेमेंट आ गया तो स्टेप खत्म. ठीक है. बस इतना ही करना है. अब यहाँ पे, अच्छा, everybody knows how to create a form here. Do you want me to explain that quickly? Anybody here? Okay. So see, to create a form, what you can do is, okay, I'll show you a little more from the scratch then. ठीक है. Go to Drive. Go to your Google Drive first. So you need to type drive.google.com. You will have, your own set of files that you have there. There, click on New. Okay, and under New, you will have this Google form. You can either choose a blank form or you can choose something from a template as well. The easiest way, okay, to create a form is if you open a browser and Tarunji, perfect. So if you type form.new, okay, for this you have to be logged into your Gmail ID, okay, or your G Suite ID, and it will create a form. Murphy's Law, okay, it worked on its own, thank God. Okay, so this is there. So all I did was I typed form.new in my browser. Let's see this time also if it gives me an error for a second. Page isn't working and I'm not going to do anything, and then it refreshes on its own and creates a form. Okay. So that's how you do it. ठीक है. इसको मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ. इसके बाद, when you need to put in new questions in the form, you can simply click on this add question option. इसके अंदर जैसे आप क्लिक करोगे, यहाँ पे देखिए एक नया क्वेश्चन क्रिएट हो जाएगा. एंड हियर यू हैव मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द रिक्वायरमेंट of the nature of the question, which you can choose short answer, paragraph. If you guys do not know how to use a form or how to create it at all, please Google it. There are diamond dozen videos, available on YouTube freely, that you can use. Also, for Tech Alumni members, people who are members with us, you can go to this particular site. हमारा खुद का एक फॉर्मूलाज का फॉर्मूला हेल्पर्स हैं. ठीक है. यू कैन गो टू formula.cuitbox.com. okay, I'm putting in this thing here. You will have videos created by our team, which is in Hindi and English. You can choose one of them, but I don't think there's anybody in Tech Alumni who doesn't know how to create form. I'll be really surprised. ठीक है. अच्छा, आगे बढ़ते हैं. इस क्वेश्चन को मैं अभी के लिए मैं डिलीट कर दे रहा हूँ. Let me delete this question by clicking on this. Okay. Also, guys, remember when you are creating this form, ensure the order ID and the payment status, okay, both of them are a required question. ठीक है, वरना क्या होगा, people will simply not click on the received and they will submit it. And you know, one of my trainers who I really respect said very well that work not done plus excuse is equals to work done. ठीक है, तो we do not give them an option to say that the work is not done. If the work is not done, then you cannot complete the step. तो यहाँ पे मैंने received के साथ साथ मैंने pending option नहीं दिया है, बस मेरे पास received ही option है. ठीक है, okay. Now इतना clear है guys? I hope this bit is clear. If you have any questions, you can ask me at this stage, form related. All right. So now once you have the form, you can click on responses and you can click on these three dots and you can click on select response destination. Okay, I have already selected the destination. I've already created a form response file. यहाँ पे click करके, ठीक है, तो मेरे पास ये वाला फाइल ऑलरेडी आ गया. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि मेरा जो जब मैं फॉर्म सबमिट करता हूँ उसका जो टाइम स्टैम्प है वो यहाँ पे आ जाता है. फॉर्म का जो ऑर्डर आईडी है, ठीक है, ऑर्डर आईडी के हिसाब से वो सारा मेरे मेरे पास डिटेल्स आ जाते हैं. एंड पेमेंट स्टेटस जहाँ पे वेयर आई हैव क्लिक्ड रिसीव्ड हियर, ये भी यहाँ पे ऑब्वियसली आ जाता है. प्लेन एंड सिंपल. ठीक है, नाउ टेकिंग इट टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल. यहाँ पे मैं ये मान लीजिए ये आपका सेल्स का डेटाबेस है. ठीक है, दिस आई एम यूजिंग एज एन एग्जांपल. ठीक है, let me hide this column for now, otherwise you guys will get confused. यहाँ पे सिंपल सा चीज है, यहाँ पे ये आप मान के चलिए कि ये आपका लिस्ट ऑफ टास्क है. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. यहाँ पे मेरा सेल्स डीबी है, इट कैन बी योर ऑर्डर डीबी, इट कैन बी योर एनी डीबी. प्लीज इमेजिन योर वर्क फ्लो. यहाँ पे you can have as many columns as you like or as little columns as you like, but you must have at least one column which is your order ID. That is the only prerequisite. I mean, sorry, not order ID, pardon me. You need to have at least one column which has a unique key बोल लीजिए, primary key बोल लीजिए. Does everybody understand the concept of a primary key? मतलब एक ऐसा ID होना चाहिए जो कि बिल्कुल यूनिक है हर एक रो के लिए. ठीक है, यहाँ पे ऐसा भी हो सकता है दैट यू माइट टेल मी अभिषेक, हमारे पास ऑर्डर्स तो है बट हमारे को एसकेयू लेवल मेरे को ट्रैक करना पड़ता है. In that case, what I would suggest is, let's say you have your order ID and these are all your SKUs, right? तो आप यहाँ पे दोनों को merge कर लीजिए. ठीक है, how to merge it is very simple. आप यहाँ पे let me take the example of order ID and product name here. What I'm simply going to do is I'm going to say equals to BB ampersand CC, okay, and control shift and enter. तो ये array formula में मैंने immediately कर दिया. अब देखिए मैंने एक ही बार ये फॉर्मूला लिखा है और हर जगह यहाँ पे मेरा एक यूनिक आईडी बन के आ गया. आप ये मान के चलिए, ये सोच लीजिए ये सारा ऑर्डर नंबर अगर एक ही होता, देन इट वुड हैव बीन अ प्रॉब्लम. तो अगर मेरे को हर एक को अलग अलग से ट्रैक करना है, देन आई कैन ट्रैक इट लाइक दिस. अभी चांस की बात है, यहाँ पे एप्पल हैज बीन रिपीटेड ट्वाइस, सो दिस इज नॉट अ परफेक्ट एग्जांपल, बट आई होप यू गाइस कैन अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट कि अगर आपके पास प्राइमरी की नहीं है, सो प्लीज ऐड समथिंग एल्स विद व्हाटएवर यू हैव सो दैट यू कैन क्रिएट अ प्राइमरी की ऑन द फ्लाई. ठीक है, ये आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि जब भी कोई टास्क सबमिट करेगा, ठीक है, तो वो उस रो के लिए टास्क सबमिट करेगा. पर कोई कोई सिचुएशन में ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि आपका पूरा ऑर्डर ही एक बार में आप क्लोज कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, वो भी मैं बताऊंगा उसको भी कैसे किया जा सकता है. इन दैट केस, इंस्टेड ऑफ यूजिंग अ प्राइमरी की लाइक दिस, you simply use a primary key like this, where if order 1 is submitted as received, then all these rows are considered as received and they will not show up here in this workflow. We'll take a practical example, ये आपको ज्यादा समझ में आएगा, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे देखिए, ये हो गया. सो दिस इज एन एग्जांपल व्हाट आई एम सेइंग ऑफ अ यूनिक आईडी. इसके साथ अब मैं क्या करने वाला हूं कि मेरा जो फॉर्म रेस्पॉन्स है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे जैसे जैसे मेरे पास जो फॉर्म रेस्पॉन्सेज आ रहे हैं अगेंस्ट दिस ऑर्डर आईडी, इसके अगेंस्ट ये जो कॉलम है कॉलम सी, इसको मेरे को सिंपली एक वीलुकअप करके यहाँ पे डाल देना है, सो दैट आई नो कि अगेंस्ट दिस पर्टिकुलर ऑर्डर द स्टेटस हैज बीन मार्क्ड एज रिसीव्ड. तो ये मैं यहाँ पे कैसे किया, ये मैं यहाँ पे एक ही सिंगल फंक्शन में यहाँ पे मैंने इसको डाल दिया. Okay, how many of you do not know how to do a VLOOKUP? If you want me to explain a VLOOKUP, I will do that. I will also do a brief this thing on array formulas. Anybody here who doesn't know how to do a VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP नहीं आता है आपको करना? So everybody knows how to do a VLOOKUP, right? Great. अगर नहीं आता है तो प्लीज गूगल कर लेना. Okay, just type how to do a VLOOKUP in Google. You will get text, images, videos, whatever you like. तो यहाँ पे देखिए, मैं जो VLOOKUP भी करता हूँ ना, ये VLOOKUP भी मेरा एरेज में होता है. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर मैं एरे में नहीं करता हूँ तो मेरे को हर एक रो में यहाँ पे वो VLOOKUP लिख के मेरे को ड्रैग करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? I know, when you start growing out of using VLOOKUPs and you start using an index and a match, but an index and match will not work in an array. For arrays to work, you need to use VLOOKUP. Okay. Now, why an array? Okay, because देखिए यहाँ पे when I'm writing this in an array formula, मेरा इस कॉलम का फॉर्मूला बस एक ही सेल में है. I can't sort of tell you how important that is, because if you are going to run your entire company's system, you need to start using array formulas. Otherwise, your sheets will be slowing down. All of you who have slow sheets, okay, I can almost bet you that you are not using array formulas. ठीक है ना? तो आप प्लीज वो एक चीज चेक कर लेना, क्योंकि गूगल शीट्स, like I said, works little differently than any other conventional spreadsheet app. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे देखिए, let me explain this array formula to you. Okay, again, within a formula, what you can do is you can press Alt and Enter, so that the text within the formula can be displayed in multiple lines. So if I press Alt and Enter, it will come in the next row. However, functioning कुछ change नहीं होता है. ठीक है? मैं इसको enter करूंगा तो ये देखिए, ये एक ही formula दो रो में आ गया. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can explain this formula better to you guys. Why and how I have written this. यहाँ पे okay, I don't think I need to break this any further. I think this will be good enough for you guys to understand. यहाँ पे देखिए, सबसे पहले मैं if एक function लिखा हूँ. ठीक है? So if row, okay, whatever row this particular formula is in, is number 1. If it's in the first row, ठीक है, so it will give me this text that will say reverse match. ठीक है? यहाँ पे it can be anything. Okay, it can even be a match or it can be anything. This is just within quotes, you can write anything. ठीक है? यहाँ पे ये match. ठीक है? उसके बाद if this is not in the first row, ठीक है, so this is the false bit of the if statement. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा हूं मैं, I am doing a VLOOKUP. Now normally when you write a VLOOKUP, you would do cell B2, but since this is an array, you need to mention the entire range. ठीक है? So I am going to do B:B, which means it is going to look at the entire range and then it is going to search for whatever is there correspondingly in column B against my form response ka column B and column C. So what do I have in form response column B and column C? I have the order ID and I have the payment status. Okay. So against this order IDs, it will look for matches here. If it finds a match, it will return the corresponding value from column C. That is what a VLOOKUP does. ठीक है? अगर VLOOKUP का आंसर नहीं मिलता है, so this if NA will give me blank. ठीक है? So that is how I have used this if NA. A lot of you are using double quotes here. Do not use double quotes, because if you do use double quotes, what happens is it is actually counted as some text or some data in that particular cell. If you don't believe me, I can quickly show you. If I say count here of this particular column, so I will get 0 values because these are all text. Okay, I need to write count A. Okay, जैसे मैं काउंट ए कर रहा हूं, यहाँ पे देखिए माय आंसर इज 13, मतलब यहाँ पे 13 डेटा पॉइंट्स हैं. ठीक है, अब मैं जैसे आप लोग some of you might be doing this is you put a double quotes. If it is false, you want a double quote, right? I'm just going to put a double quote here. Now see what happens. This 13 became 1000. That means in every cell, even though we are saying that return nothing, there is some value there. So your count a function will get messed up if you are using double quotes to denote nothing. Just use a comma and a close bracket. Okay. So for those of you, okay, so for how many of you this information was new? Did you guys know this? I have been talking about this in my last classes as well, but how many of you knew this? Nobody knew. Okay, so I hope I have been able to contribute. अच्छा, मैं इसको मैं डिलीट कर रहा हूँ. तो क्या होगा यहाँ पे, मैं ऐसे एक डमी आपको लिख के दिखा रहा हूँ. देखिए यहाँ पे लेट्स से 18. ठीक है, 18 has not been received. So if I come here and if I say manually type 18 and if I say just say R, receive आ जाएगा यहाँ पे. If I come here, देखिए यहाँ पे 18 में received आ गया. ठीक है, so this is the idea. First idea is to map your data with a form response, जिससे आपके पास वो फ्लैग्स या वो टैग्स आ जाए कि ये टास्क खत्म हो गया. ठीक है, तो ये आप ऐसे कर सकते हैं. Okay, I think at this stage it is better if I share this file with you guys, because you guys can also work with this. So what I'll do is, here's the share link. मैं इसको chat में डाल रहा हूँ. You can click on this particular file and you will immediately get a copy of this file. ठीक है, for people who are watching this later on YouTube, you can either use your Google lenses or whatever it is to basically copy this link, and you will instantly be able to make a copy on your drive. Also, what we will do is we'll try and put this in the description so that you guys can make a copy of this at any point of time. Request access. Hang on. Sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Please try this now. Manoj, kindly confirm if it's, yeah, thank you. Neeraj Kumar, are you from CUIT box? Or is this some other Neeraj Kumar? Do we have? So we have one of our excellent employees. His name is also Neeraj Kumar. He's a coder. Okay, from Savvy Vision. Okay, all right. I thought, what is Neeraj doing here? Okay. So you guys have all made a copy of this, right? अब यहाँ पे देखिए, uh, what I need to do is create a pre-filled form link. ठीक है? What exactly is a pre-filled form link? Basically, what happens is whenever you open a form, okay, there are some data which are already going to be filled inside the against every question in the answer fields. ठीक है, जैसे कि मैं यहाँ पे अगर मैं क्लिक करता हूँ तो ऑलरेडी देखिए यहाँ पे ऑर्डर आईडी जो 21 है, यहाँ पे मतलब ऑलरेडी 21 इज फिल्ड इन, सो इट इज प्री फिल्ड. ठीक है, हाउ टू गेट दिस? ठीक है, till the time I knew this, I used to find it very complex. Once I knew it, it completely revolutionized the way I work. So those of you who do not know how to use pre-filled form links, please observe. I can guarantee you that you are going to use it and require it, and you are going to find it extremely helpful and valuable at some point of time in your careers. So please do focus on this. You need to click on this three dots, okay, and you need to click on get pre-filled link. Okay, so सबसे पहले you need to just put in your questions, whatever questions you have. Once you have your questions ready, click on these three dots and click on get pre-filled link. The form opens up in a preview mode. Okay, अब यहाँ पे whatever you need to fill in this particular form, okay, you can type here in the answers. So let me just say I'm going to, in my order ID, I'm just going to type my name. Okay, and payment status also I want to click as it is received. Okay, then I'm going to click on get link. Okay, I'm going to copy this particular link and let me paste it in the chat. See what happens when you click on this particular link. A form like this will open up. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, so what will happen is a form like this will open up, which will already have the order ID as Abhishek, and payment status will automatically be ticked as received. Okay, now if we study this particular link that got created, okay, let me break this link down for you. The composition of a pre-filled form link. Okay, in this what happens is up till here the word URL is basically your file ID. ठीक है, उसके बाद जो एंड एंट्री आता है ना, ये देखिए यहाँ पे जो एंट्री आया है, दिस नंबर इज एक्चुअली जो क्वेश्चन का एक आईडी होता है. ठीक है, हर एक फॉर्म का, हर एक क्वेश्चन का एक यूनिक आईडी होता है जो किसी और फॉर्म्स के साथ कभी मैच नहीं करेगा. ठीक है, सो व्हाट it has done here is against this particular question ID, it has put an equals to and it has put in my name because that is what I had asked it to do. ठीक है, उसके बाद जो सेकंड क्वेश्चन है, दिस इज द सेकंड वाला जो क्वेश्चन है, जो रिसीव्ड वाला जो हमने बोला था, जो स्टेटस का जो क्वेश्चन है, ये इसका क्वेश्चन आईडी है. तो यहाँ पे भी इसने इक्वल्स टू रिसीव्ड कर दिया है. सो व्हेन आई सेड get link and clicked on this copy link, I got this entire thing with me. अब मेरे को करना क्या है, instead of filling in my name, I would want to fill in the data from this column. करेक्ट ना, बिकॉज ऑर्डर आईडी जो मेरे पास है, मैं चाहता हूं कि वही चीज ऑटोमेटिकली फॉर्म में फिल हो जाए. वरना what will happen is you'll have to have this form link like this, if you have difficulty, so those of you who have difficulty creating the pre-filled link, the uh, the workaround is you can simply click on this particular form, shorten the URL, copy it, and paste it here somewhere. Not recommended, but if you have really a lot of difficulty getting the pre-filled form link, you can simply click on this form. That will be your form. Basically that form will open up. You can ask the person to type in the order ID manually, ask them to click on receive, and ask them to submit. So that will get the job done. Okay. However, here the idea is to ensure that there is a pre-filled link, so that automatically the uh, the order ID or whatever it is gets filled in. Now here, for the sake of time, I am showing you only one question that I am filling basically, which is the order ID. If you want, you can also fill in the product name, quantity, rate, whatever you have, you can fill in as many times. Okay. Any form can be pre-filled if you are the collaborator of that particular form. Okay, you will be able to pre-fill that form. You need to be a collaborator of that form. You basically would need edit access, otherwise you will not be able to do it. Okay. Okay. Coming to this, now what I am going to do here, is, instead of my name Abhishek here, I am simply going to put this cell value, which is basically, let's say, B2 here. So I'm going to put B2 here and let this received be as is. Okay. Also, for the sake of example, what I had done was, I had put in multiple, spaces in between. You guys do not need to put in these spaces. Okay. So if you put in those spaces, it will not work. Okay. So now I'm going to copy this entire thing. I'm going to click on this payment status here, and I am simply going to replace. See, look at this. Look at what I'm going to replace. I am going to replace between the hyperlinks का जो quote है, double quotes है, I'm going to replace it there. Everything else I'm going to keep as is. So you guys might want to practice this yourself right now. If you get stuck, you can tell me. Okay. So I'm simply going to paste this data here. Let me also knock off these spaces. Okay. So this is what your formula should look like. Okay. I think I should explain this formula in detail. I will do that as well. So moment you hit enter, what is going to happen is you are basically going to get a submit link against each of the rows where there is some data. If there is no data here, you will not get the submit link here. Okay. How I have achieved that is by this formula. Let me explain the formula in the next step. Okay. So you all have the sample formula sheet. You all can look at it in the order in which I have defined it. Okay. So the first row here of this particular formula is, it is looking at if row, okay, is equals to 1. If the formula is in the first row, then it will give me payment status. This is basically my header. Okay. Then it is going to check if BB is equals to blank or not. Column B में अगर कोई blank data, sorry, if column B में कोई data है कि नहीं, in the sense, in here at every single row, it is simply checking if there is any data or not. If there is no data in column B, it is going to return me blank. So that is what this if function is doing. It is checking wherever there is data in column B, I should return. So if there is a data in, so if this is false, sorry, if this is false, matlab, there is some data in column B, So if का ये true statement हो गया, so if I put an x here, let's say, अच्छा, I can't do it here. Let me show you here. Here instead of blank, if I put a double quote and if I put an x, what will happen is, look at this. So it has found a blank here and it has given me an x. So that is the idea of that second if statement. Okay, I have done Control Z to get back to the original. Secondly, now I'm looking at the false statement of this if function. This if function's false statement. False statement में मैंने क्या किया? सबसे पहले I am checking. I have written an if na. If na function against the VLOOKUP. Okay. So if the response from the VLOOKUP is NA, only then it will trigger this hyperlink function. Otherwise, it will simply return the result of the VLOOKUP. Okay, so that's the idea here. So, okay, now coming to the if NA bit, which means if the result of the VLOOKUP is NA, then what would happen? Then it will give me this hyperlink function. Now a hyperlink function, let me explain the hyperlink function a little more in detail. I can type equals to and hyperlink. In here, I can put in any link. Let me say I'm going to put drive.google.com here. Drive.google.com is my link. I'm going to close quotes and then let me not put anything for now. Okay, and I'm going to close this comma as well. So what's going to happen is drive.google.com is going to show up as a hyperlink. Okay, Neeraj, which bit you wanted me to repeat, please? So if I click on this, okay, hyperlink, okay, it will take me to my drive. Okay, this you can do with any link. Now, let's say I do not want to show the link as is. Okay, then what I can do is I can put another comma and open quotes here, and I can say click here or any text. Okay, doesn't matter. You can literally put whatever you like. Then this entire cell will display as click here, and when you click here, it will take you to drive.google.com. Okay, so that's how you can use a hyperlink function. Now, what I have done here is within this hyperlink function, I have put in the pre-filled form link that I have created. So what I had done here was, let me copy that Abhishek wala jo pre-filled form मैंने click किया था. यहाँ पे मैं आता हूँ. Instead of drive.google.com, I am simply going to put that link that I had copied. So at any point of time, if I click here, it will open that form. It will fill Abhishek in the order ID and it will tick off payment status as received. Okay? Is this bit clear? Is this clear, guys? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So here now what I'm going to do is instead of filling Abhishek, like a text, all I need to do is I need to fill in the value which is there in each of these rows of column B, basically the order ID. उसमें मैं क्या किया यहाँ पे simply यहाँ पे देखिए यहाँ पे जो एंट्री था equals to Abhishek, instead of equals to Abhishek यहाँ पे देखिए we have said B2, but B2 is not going to work for all the rows. Okay, if I just hard code B2, then what I'm going to get is actually the value B2. What I need to do here is I actually need to pick the value from the cell. So for that, what I'm going to do is after this equals to sign, I'm going to use the ampersand sign. Sorry, I'm going to use the double quote sign first, then ampersand, और उसके बाद 2 के बाद I'm going to put a colon and I'm going to put B, which signifies the entire column. Since I'm doing this entire thing in an array, I need to put the entire column. इसके बाद मेरे को फिर से एक ampersand sign यूज करना पड़ेगा और इसको फिर से डबल क्वोट करना पड़ेगा. इससे ये क्लोज हो जाता है. दिस इज लाइक writing cell A1 ampersand cell B2, but it's just that I am doing the entire column. ठीक है, एंड ये जो रिसीव्ड है इसको मैं अभी नहीं छेड़ता हूं, let it be as is because that is what I want to be filled any which ways. ठीक है, and I'm going to simply hit enter. अब देखिए, अब अगर मैं यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी क्लिक करता हूं तो उस रो का जो ऑर्डर आईडी है वो यहाँ पे फिल होके यहाँ पे आ जाता है एंड इट आल्सो से रिसीव्ड. If I click on this received and let me see if I can quickly go back. See, for a second you could see that received, right? That was because the VLOOKUP worked, okay, and it found from this particular cell that there is an answer that is received. But moment that happened, another function got triggered, which is right here. Now this is slightly difficult. Yes, it acts like an array. So Akshay, you need to put a, after the B, you need to put a ampersand and then double quotes. Okay. So this bit, if you are doing it, if you are doing this entire exercise within this file itself, you can simply use a filter function. However, I understand that you guys will be working across multiple files and keeping the workflow within the same file might not be a very good idea. So you might want to have your data residing in one place and your actual workflow residing in another place. Okay. So in that case, you would need to use this import range function. How many of you do not know how to use an import range? I can quickly also show you guys how to use an import range. Any of you need me to explain an import range? Import range क्या करता है guys? It pulls in data from one Google Sheet onto another Google Sheet. I guess everybody knows this here, so there is nobody who's saying, sir, please explain. So I'm going to assume that you all know how to use import range. ठीक है, इसके साथ what I have done is I have written this query function. तो इसमें क्या हो रहा है देखिए, let me split this out. Okay, so within this import range that I have done here, okay, I am choosing which are the columns that I want to display. यहाँ पे देखिए ओपन कोट्स में सेलेक्ट कॉलम 1, कॉलम 2, कॉलम 3, कॉलम 4 ऐसे कर करके मैंने यहाँ पे डाल दिया. अगर मैं चाहता हूँ कि कोई कॉलम्स मेरे को डिस्प्ले नहीं करना है, जैसे यहाँ पे डेटा 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ये सब मेरे को डिस्प्ले नहीं करना है, सो आई कैन सिंपली डिलीट अ फ्यू ऑफ दीज एज वेल. इसको मैं अगर एंटर कर दूंगा, ये देखिए यहाँ पे अगर कोई भी डेटा होता तो मेरे पास ये नहीं आता. दिस कॉलम हेडिंग्स गॉट ब्लैंक. If you want, you can even interchange this. So it's not necessary कि you need to have quantity first and then rate. As in uh, column 4 first and then column 5. If I make this column 4, column 5, and column 5, column 4, you see rate and quantity got interchanged. Now this import range that I have done, okay, is basically from this file itself for the sake of simplicity. You guys will obviously be doing an import range from another file. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे देखिए the last bit of this query function जो है, this is a little critical. आपको याद होगा मैंने ये क्या कहा था कि यहाँ पे जो मैंने VLOOKUP किया था to match against this form, okay, this was to know which of these payment status have already been received. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे this column M is actually the 13th column. ठीक है, यहाँ पे आप देखिए in the query function what I have written here is where column 13 is null. मतलब अगर यहाँ पे रिसीव्ड लिखा हुआ है तो आप मेरे को यहाँ पे डेटा मत दो. दिस इज व्हाट दिस क्वेरी फंक्शन मींस. डिड यू गेट इट? अगर क्वेरी फंक्शन को आप लोगों को और डिटेल में जानना है, ठीक है, आई कैन प्रॉब्ली डू अ सेपरेट क्लास ऑन इट. एंड इफ यू गाइस कैन नॉट वेट टिल देन, what I can also do is let me give you a link of query function जिसपे आप जाके you can understand the basics of it. Query function in itself is very huge. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm just going to find that. Okay, I'm also going to share quickly what I do in my DNE classes. So these are the, this is actually day 2 and day 3's topic. And here I have explained query in detail. Okay. So let me just take this links. Let me just check if this is the right link that I want to share with you guys. Yeah, so this is the one. If you guys are not subscribed to Laila Garani's channel, please go ahead and subscribe it blindly. Okay, don't even think about it. If you are here in this workshop, I can assure you Laila Garani's content is going to be relevant for you guys. Okay, no questions asked. She is brilliant. Okay, I definitely owe it to her because I have learned so much from her. So obviously, if you think you need a more hands-on kind of a trainer who can walk you through like I'm walking you through, uh, please consider visiting this DME program which I am putting in the chat here. Okay, this is my entire course content. I do 7 online. I do 7 online sessions, 4 hours each. Okay, initially it used to be a 6-day thing. Then I realized people are having a lot of difficulty in understanding those concepts. Hence, I needed more time. So what I have done is I have spaced them out a little more to give people more sort of breathing space and helping them uh, understand and ask more questions so that I can clarify them. So I start with really the basics of a flat file structure, um, Google Sheets, sharing, protection, why G Suite is important. I take care of all these formulas which I personally feel are important to know because see, honestly, the number of formulas that's there in Google Sheets are huge, right? So it is, I wouldn't say not important, but it is, I would say not completely necessary, at least to start with, to know every single function. You can know the most important ones. So I do the most important ones that you would need for your day-to-day functioning in day 2 and day 3. Then I walk you guys through enhanced functionality through add-ons that are available. Then I do a detailed workshop on FMSs. Okay. For those of you who are part of my first session, I had also given a brief demo of how I do my FMSs. So there was a lot of request to include that as the DME as part of the DME program. We have gone ahead and put that in. We also do data studio in our course. We cover data studios as well, and towards the end we also give like a complete sort of a recap of the entire session. We share best practices and we do a certification. Okay, where on the certificate you can get your scores printed, and it's signed by Mr. Sanjeev Jain. So enough of that bit. Coming back, Acha, just in case you guys want to know something about the testimonials that we have received, you can obviously visit this YouTube link. I was overwhelmed by this response, and I would really like to thank the gentleman who had actually given me such a big compliment. Anyways, so now coming back to this, guys. Okay, now see, I hope this bit is clear now. You guys will be able to plug in whatever you guys need. Okay, so now at any point of time, what happens is, moment somebody clicks on this submit button, okay, the form opens up with the order ID filled in. You click on submit, it gets updated. Okay, and this particular order, basically order number 21, which we just clicked on, will disappear from this work. Excuse me. Okay, and here, which is basically your master database, against that master database, it also gets updated. So this 21 just got updated. Okay, so guys, any questions up until now, please?
Hello.
Array formula with some ifs. So yeah, see, some ifs will not probably work on arrays, or will it work on arrays? I'll have to check. Maybe some ifs will also work. Okay, I'll check. Yeah, Manoj, you had another question?
हाँ सर, मैं जैसे कि 2 सीट्स मैंने बनाई थी, फॉर्म्स के थ्रू डाटा आ रहा है उसमें, ठीक है। अब मैं चाहता हूँ जैसे प्रीफिल वाला आपने ये बताया मुझे, जैसे ट्रांसपोर्ट डिटेल्स यहाँ से एक डिपो का आदमी भरता है और उसके पास जब गाड़ी रिसीव होगी तो कुछ डाटा प्रीफिल आए, उसी के ऊपर उसके लिए 4 सीट बनानी होगी या 3 सीट में काम चलेगा?
मेरे को 100% समझ में नहीं है। आप आपका स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकते हो?
हाँ, 1 सेकंड सर, बिल्कुल।
ओके,
सर एक्सेप्ट किया आपने, डिसेबल किया हुआ है।
1 second. Yeah, go ahead.
लाइक मेरा ये शीट है सर, जैसे कि डिस्पैच के लिए कोई फॉर्म भरता है तो यहाँ सारी डिटेल्स आ जाती है, ठीक है। और सेकंड, गाड़ी जब पहुँचती है तो मैंने वहाँ पे डाला कि उनके पास पहुँचे तो इस वाली शीट पे डाटा आए, तो कुछ चीज़ें जैसे इनवॉइस नंबर कॉमन है, इनवॉइस डेट और डिस्पैच कहाँ से आया, ट्रांसपोर्ट, व्हीकल नंबर, ये सारी चीज़ें कॉमन है, तो ये वहाँ से प्रीफिल हो जाए।
राइट,
यही चीज़ मैं चाह रहा था आपका, ये
हो
आपके
जाएगा, हो
तो
जाएगा।
उसके
चलो
लिए।
ठीक है, let me do this live, for everybody. Okay, so that everybody else can see this. I'm going to request access of your system through Zoom. Please click
हाँ,
on
अप्रूव कर दिया सर मैंने।
ठीक है, अब देखिए, ये वाला रिसीट मटेरियल वाला आपका ये फॉर्म है।
हाँ जी।
ठीक है, तो मैं यहाँ पे फॉर्म पे जाता हूँ एंड लेट मी क्लिक ऑन एडिट फॉर्म। तो ये रिसीव व्हीकल वाला ये वाला फॉर्म आपका ये खुल गया।
हाँ जी।
ठीक है, यही वाला है, यही वाला फॉर्म जो
हाँ,
सेकंड वाला फॉर्म है, यही यही है,
हाँ ये सेकंड वाला फॉर्म है सर।
राइट। यहाँ पे मैं मोर पे जाता हूँ और यहाँ पे मैं गेट प्रीफिल्ड लिंक, ठीक है।
ठीक है सर।
अब देखिए ये जो ईमेल एड्रेस है, जो बंदा फॉर्म डालेगा, दैट पर्सन विल नॉट बी एबल टू, आई मीन दिस कैनॉट बी प्री-फिल्ड, ठीक है ना। दैट पर्सन विल हैव टू पुट इन देयर ईमेल आईडी फ्रॉम देयर लॉगिन, ठीक है। यहाँ पे ये जो रिसीव डिपो है, ठीक है, इसको भी, ये भी आप चाहते हैं कि ये भी ऑटोमेटिक फिल हो जाए,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
ठीक है।
तो
तो रिसीव
मैं
रिसीव डिपो
इसमें
वाला,
बनाया नहीं, मैंने ये बनाना पड़ेगा, एक कॉलम देना पड़ेगा इसमें फिर उसके लिए।
अच्छा, तो फिर इसको हम प्रीफिल नहीं करते हैं।
इसको
आपको क्या 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 फिल कराना है, आपको इनवॉइस नंबर फिल कराना है, राइट।
हाँ जी, इनवॉइस नंबर, इनवॉइस डेट।
इनवॉइस नंबर, इनवॉइस डेट। तो मैं यहाँ पे आ जाता हूँ। इनवॉइस नंबर आपके पास है यहाँ पे C2 में, ठीक है। तो मैं यहाँ पे C2 टाइप कर देता हूँ क्योंकि बाद में मेरे लिए ये इजी रहेगा, ठीक है। इनवॉइस डेट जो है, डेट का जो प्रीफिल करने के लिए ये थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी है, ठीक है। डेट को फिल करने के लिए आपको इसको एक टेक्स्ट फंक्शन के अंदर ईयर मंथ डेट फॉर्मेट में, आपका जो ये सेल है,
हाँ जी।
मतलब ये जो D2 है, इसको आपको ईयर मंथ एंड डेट फॉर्मेट में डालना पड़ेगा थ्रू अ टेक्स्ट फंक्शन, ठीक है। आई विल शो यू हाउ टू डू दैट, डोंट वरी। अब मैं यहाँ पे जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ द प्रीफिल्ड फॉर्म एंड जनरेटिंग द question ID, I'm going to fill in a dummy date. Obviously, we are going to change this. Okay. Along with this, what else do you need? You need the destination and transporter name.
यस सर।
Okay. So, which questions are those? Is it dispatch from?
यस।
Okay. So if that is the case, then acha. So these values are exact, na?
यस।
Okay. So I'm going to choose one. Again, to generate this might be a little difficult to choose the dispatch from within the prefill. We'll probably have to use a substitute function and also a transporter name. So the
यस।
person will be able to choose the transporter name within a prefill. So I have chosen a random name here. Any other thing that you need to prefill?
व्हीकल नंबर, जीआर नंबर,
Right.
व्हीकल नंबर।
So GR number as well as vehicle number. Okay. Sorry, I missed checking. So GR number is in H2 and vehicle number is in I2.
सॉरी, आप व्हीकल नंबर ले लीजिए, जीआर नंबर यहाँ मेंशन नहीं किया हुआ है मैंने। ठीक
Okay.
है।
Do you want to mention the GR number?
सर अभी मैंने फॉर्म फील्ड क्रिएट नहीं किया था, मैं उस टाइम में मुझे प्री फिल का आइडिया नहीं था, तो
Okay.
अभी।
ठीक है. Just in case, so what happens is, when you insert another question, you will have to know exactly, which bit to, cut and paste uh, within the link that you are going to get. Okay.
ओके।
So I'm going to go down now and I'm going to click on get link. अब यहाँ पे पास आपका copy link आ जाएगा. Make short answer for date. That's an interesting.
रिसीविंग डेट।
That's no, एक second. So Akshay is saying, instead of that, make the date a short answer. That's actually a very interesting way of doing it, Akshay. Thanks. Yeah, that helps. That would also help. So in that case, I will not have to put it in a text function and then ensure that I'm putting it exactly in the year, month, this thing format, right? I hear what you're saying. That's interesting. Actually, you know what? Let me not complicate it. Let me show that itself to everybody. तो मैं यहाँ पे अक्षय जो बोल रहा है, ठीक है, मैं उसी हिसाब से कर रहा हूँ। आपका ये जो डेट का जो क्वेश्चन है ना, ये सारा चीज तो आप प्री फिल ही करवाओगे, ये नोबडी इज गोइंग टू एक्चुअली मैनुअली फिल दिस फॉर्म, राइट?
यस सर।
तो इसको आप टेकिंग Akshay's input, we are simply going to make this short
शॉर्ट।
answer. ठीक है?
ठीक है।
There is no way for anybody else to put anything else other than a proper date in this, because we are going to pre-fill it from this form where the dates का format जो है is taken care of. ठीक है?
ठीक है।
So do not worry about making that a short answer. Okay, now I have to click on get pre-filled link again, but in here do you want to go ahead and plug your GRN number? एक ही बार में हो जाएगा फिर।
फॉर्म में मेंशन कर सकते हैं इसके बाद, ट्रांसपोर्ट के बाद।
हाँ,
यहाँ पे।
इसके बाद यहाँ पे ना।
हाँ यहाँ पे सर।
अच्छा, लेट मी जस्ट
मैं
दिस, अदरवाइज दैट विल।
करूँ सर? हाँ कर रहे हैं आप।
या GR नंबर, और इसको भी मैं लेट मी कीप इट एज अ शॉर्ट दिस थिंग। अब यहाँ पे लेट मी जस्ट चेक हाउ दिस हैज शोन अप। ये एंड में जाता है, या this goes to the end. Also guys, this is not too much of a worry. Once you have created a question, you can basically drag this and drop it wherever you like, nothing happens. Okay, so now you can bring this maybe here. Year number आपका vehicle number के पहले था, right?
ठीक है सर। हाँ जी।
Okay, so this is okay to do. Coming here, going to this 3 dots, going to get pre-fill link. Invoice number was B2. Invoice date was, I think, C2. Am I correct? No, was G2 and E2. No, sorry. This sheet. Invoice number was C2 and invoice date was B2. Okay. Receive date the person has to put in. Dispatch from, I am going to take
New Delhi।
okay, I think there is some network issue. Transporter name also I need. You need the vehicle number and GR number. Vehicle number was, I think, I2 and GR number was H2, right? Click on, yeah, okay. H2 and I2, right? That's all right. अब मैं नीचे आता हूँ, click on get link. I'm going to copy this link. I prefer, putting the link in Notepad, just in case it gets messed up, while trying to this thing. I can easily sort of, get to it. एक बार आप Notepad खोल लेना, या फिर कहीं पे भी।
ये लीजिए सर।
I can't see it, but just I think you have just shared this particular window. Just paste it in the Notepad one. Just keep it pasted. Have you done that?
एक सेकंड सर।
It's okay. So you have basically just shared the browser. That's why you will not be able to show the Notepad here. Just keep it pasted in Notepad.
एक सेकंड। यस सर, कर दिया मैंने।
ठीक है ना? अच्छा, now I will come to this sheet. Okay. So what I need to do is, जो प्रीफिल्ड लिंक आपने क्रिएट किए हैं, ठीक है, उसका जो जो बटन्स बेसिकली जो आएंगे, ठीक है, उसको मुझे यहीं पे क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज ये जो फॉर्म है, ठीक है, इस फॉर्म का जो रेस्पॉन्स है, मेरा जो डेटा जो मेरे को उठाना है, तो मेरे को इसी वर्कशीट से उठाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। सो द प्रीफिल्ड फॉर्म लिंक ऑल्सो हैज टू बी केप्ट राइट हियर इन दिस फॉर्म। तो मैं इसको एक बार यहाँ से, यहाँ पे मैं एक बार के लिए पेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है। नाउ आई विल स्टार्ट राइटिंग द फॉर्मूला जो मैंने वहां पे लिखा था, ठीक है। सो आई विल फर्स्ट स्टार्ट विथ इफ ओपन ब्रैकेट रो open bracket L comma L is equals to 1, ठीक है। if it is in the first row, then what I want it to return is let's say receive material, receive material link, ठीक है। सो ये मेरे पास ये कॉलम हेडिंग है, ठीक है। उसके बाद मैं क्या करने वाला हूं, आई एम गोइंग टू चेक if there is data in the rows or not, ठीक है। there is no point going on generating links till the end of the worksheet, ठीक है। so I am going to first check if a colon a is equals to blank। अगर ये सेल ब्लैंक है, कॉलम ए बेसिकली अगर ब्लैंक है, तो मुझे कुछ ना रिटर्न करे। so comma I'm not going to put a double quote because it's going to unnecessarily bloat the sheet, ठीक है। कॉमा इसके बाद what I need to do is I do not need to display it here, I can keep the link as is, so I really do not need to do a VLOOKUP. I'm simply going to just create the the link for you here. So then I'm going to do hyperlink right away, hyperlink open quote, ठीक है। जो अभी लिंक कॉपी किया था, it is already copied, I'm simply going to paste it here. Let me just close quote on the hyperlink, okay. I'm going to put a comma, I'm going to put an open quote again. Actually, I don't think I need to put this submit because you're probably going to use this somewhere else or you are going to be sending it out, ठीक है। तो उसके लिए मैं I am not going to give you like a submit link or something like that because that might create some kind of an issue for you. So let me just keep the link as is because उसको आगे आपको शायद मेल में या किसी चीज पे आगे भेजना पड़ेगा। So now I'm closing the brackets. You see guys, the number of brackets I close, okay, the corresponding, whenever I close a bracket, the corresponding bracket gets highlighted in this color, okay. So that can really help you understand how many times you need to close the brackets towards the end. So I need to close it once more. So अब यहाँ पे ये पूरा close हो गया। इसके बाद I'm going to press Control Shift and Enter। इसमें क्या होगा कि ये पूरा चीज को ये एरे फॉर्मूलाज में भी ये डाल देगा, ओके। दिस शुड वर्क। अच्छा नो, दिस विल नॉट वर्क येट बिकॉज अब ये हर जगह वही वाला जो प्रीफिल्ड लिंक है, सेम चीज वो उठा के मेरे को दे देगा। C2 D2 ये जो रिसीव डेट है, ये रिसीव डेट ऐसे क्यों आ रहा है, वी हैव चेंज्ड इट टू, अच्छा नहीं, इनवॉइस डेट था, हाँ ठीक है, हाँ। और ये देखिए ये जैसे था वैसे ही उठ के आ गया। दिस इज नॉट पिकिंग फ्रॉम द रोज। नाउ आई नीड टू एंश्योर दैट इट पिक्स फ्रॉम द रोज। उसके लिए मैं क्या करूंगा, लेट मी क्लोज दिस नाउ। अच्छा, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू न्यू दैट द माउस का जो स्क्रॉल है, ठीक है, इफ यू पुट द माउस स्क्रॉल बटन ऑन अ वर्कशीट यहाँ पे एंड इफ यू प्रेस द स्क्रॉल डाउन, it closes the worksheet. So you don't really need to every time go and place your mouse pointer on this close button. You can simply put the mouse wheel down and it will close the window. So that can make your work a little more faster. So just a quick tip. Not sure about a Mac. You'll probably have to check that. I think it's possible in a Mac. Just look it up, buddy. अच्छा, यहाँ पे अभी मेरे को क्या करना है, ये जो C2 है, starting with C2, so open quotes, ampersand, comma C, ampersand and close quote. ये चीज बार बार आपको यहाँ पे हर जगह करना पड़ेगा. I'll show you guys how I do it. ठीक है? Sorry if this is confusing, but it's easier for me. So I simply copy this quote and ampersand, start pasting it first. Okay, यहाँ पे भी मैं paste कर लेता हूँ because I need to take the reference. I'm also going to copy the ampersand and the close quote. Paste it here. Paste it here. Here. अच्छा, इसको तो मैंने I2 को तो मैंने मिस ही कर दिया था. Some of you may disagree with this method of tediously doing it, but works for me. So this is my method. Now I'm going to simply go and put all the values. अच्छा, एक चीज बताना, can we see this now? Okay, let me keep it here for now. We'll come back and we'll plug the cell values here. Okay, यहाँ पे जो cell values है, we'll come and plug it back. यहाँ पे I2 I H2 colon H. Okay, I have messed it up somewhere. Give me a second. I think, okay, yeah, this cell values will only be the ones. So first one was Thakur Chemicals, that was destination. So that's E and F, right? Are you guys understanding this? I hope this is clear. E2 colon E, or have I managed to confuse everybody? And F2 colon. Okay, enter. Thankfully, it's done. Okay, now see what happens is if I click on this, okay, invoice date. Invoice date is coming like this, but we can format it, so it's not a problem. Dispatch from आ गया, transporter's name आ गया, vehicle number आ गया, GRN number आ गया. That's it. That's all the thing you needed pre-filled, right?
Yes.
So that is how you do it. So do not worry about the date coming in that format. So when you are going to receive it, if you change the format of the date, so let me try and submit this. Okay, इसको मैं submit करूँगा तो कोई problem तो नहीं होगा ना?
कोई दिक्कत नहीं सर.
Right. So if I submit this, अच्छा इसको एक बार submit करना. So Manish, there is a way to do it using a Bitly token. Okay. We have a worksheet. We have a you can license it from us. What it does is it goes to goes through every single big links, and using that Bitly token, it can basically convert and make each of those links a small a tinier basically link. So we have a sheet that can do that. It is through some scripting that we have been able to achieve what you're trying to do. Now, why are you having to change this? Receive the प्रीफिल हो गया था ना?
नहीं, रिसीव प्रीफिल नहीं हुआ था सर, उसको प्रीफिल नहीं करना था।
अच्छा, नहीं करना था, ओके ओके, आई थॉट यू हैव टू चेंज द, अच्छा, so there was this other question till the time he fills this. You wanted to know, SUMIF within an array, right? If I understand your requirement right, uh, you do not need to use SUMIF within an array. Okay, the easier option to use is basically a query function.
सबमिट कर दिया।
Submit kar diya na? I will show you how we can achieve, what you're trying to achieve, Hardev, with a query function, which actually will be, lot better. Okay, let's look at the data. So it will basically just come here. That's all I needed to check. यहाँ पे इनवॉइस डेट जो है इसको आप फॉर्मेट कर लो, तो व्हाटएवर फॉर्मेट यू आर यूजिंग, तो ये आ जाएगा।
ठीक है सर।
ठीक है, सो वर्क डन। अच्छा, इज दैट इट गाइस? Make short answer for date. Short answer for date. Yeah, that's what we have done. Yes. Acha, sorry, I'm reading some older chats. Sorry. Okay, so I'll give up control. Who was I talking to right now? Sorry, I should have inquired. Who was I talking to? Hardev? Was I talking to Hardev?
सर मनोज यादव बोल रहा हूँ।
Manoj, sorry. Okay, all right. हाँ, Manoj, एक बार stop share कर दो. I want to show you guys something. So, acha, hang on. This is not the one. I put in the link and go. So, Hardev, what you are trying to do, okay, can be very easily achieved within a query function, okay? And I'll take you to exactly the bit
where is between select and group by. So I have to go right before group by and add a space, add where. I can use any column I want as my identifier. I'm going to go with A, where A is not null. Now when I press enter, that gap is gone.
So
the great thing about the query function.
So look at this bit. In this query function, now, what is happening is you can group by and you can sum by a particular element. Okay, so please explore this video. This is like a must for all of you guys. At least even if you do not understand what a query function is, at least know the power of query and what query can do for you. Please definitely visit this video. It's there in the chat. Okay, here what she is showing us is basically how we can summarize data like pivoting in a using a query function. Okay, so if you watch this bit, it can really solve a lot of your other related issues. So एक बार please इसको देख लेना. You will not need to basically wherever you are getting stuck, this can be used. ठीक है? Hardev, you want to share your screen? Sure, we can let you do that. Before that, guys, before people start leaving, आज का class कैसा रहा? Whatever I had to share, was that useful for you people?
बहुत ही। आपने तो लाइफ आज कल मैं ये सोच रहा था, मैंने ये सीट तैयार की और उसके बाद आज की आपकी क्लास ने ना बहुत कुछ वो कर दिया, जबरदस्त।
Okay,
मतलब आगे के कंसेप्ट मेरे क्लियर हो गए।
Great, great, great. Query सीख लेना, ठीक है? मतलब like they say ना, Red Bull gives you wings, query gives you a jetpack, ठीक है ना? तो query use कर लेना.
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
Thank you so much everybody else.
Abhishek, can you see my screen?
Yes, perfectly. Oh, okay.
Actually, I want a
you have killed your sheet. Oh.
Actually, मुझे ये SUMIF का formula इसलिए चाहिए. I'm just trying to get a daily stock of my store. So उसके लिए मैंने क्या किया है? I've got a incoming sheet.
Yes.
I've got a outgoing sheet.
Uh-huh.
And I've got a master sheet when this is the मतलब opening stock जो I have taken. And ये उसके बाद उसका sum आ रहा है, मतलब incoming का sum and outgoing का sum. And this is the balance.
Perfect.
Now I want to get a date, मतलब everyday stock. तो उसके लिए मैंने ये एक छोटा सा फॉर्मूला जो है वो लगाया है.
समझ रहा हूँ सर. SUMIF minus SUMIF.
Yes. क्या है? I have to put मतलब हर सेल पे मुझे ये डालना है. अगर मैं ये अरे फॉर्मूला के साथ कर लेता हूँ, अरे फॉर्मूला के साथ करने से I need not to put मतलब all the
on every cell. Yes. Sir, query can definitely help you. But sir, if you may allow me, okay, can I please show you our inventory sheet? Okay. What our inventory sheet is doing at the moment is, what you are trying to do on a daily basis. Our inventory sheet can actually, hang on, sir. I will also help you with your query. So our inventory sheet can actually roll over the closing stock of a last month into the opening stock of a next month and create a separate worksheet for you automatically at the end of the month. So that is the level of automation which we have been able to achieve through our inventory sheets.
Okay, नहीं, this is I am making for the purpose कि भाई मेरे पास मेरा जो stock है वो 66% से अगर नीचे आता है तो I should get an alert and वो filter होके चला जाए.
We have all of that. We have.
Yeah, I've got your sheet. I've got your sheet.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just try to.
So you can set your, this is the sheet, yes.
This one is the sheet. I've got all already मेरे पास ये IMS बन रहा है.
Then why are you trying to do that manually? Because sir, आप जो करना चाह रहे हैं ना वो काफी heavy हो सकता है.
Heavy है, actually heavy है. But ये करने के लिए क्या है, मेरा जो purchase department है right now, उसको मैं alerts देना चाहता हूँ through WhatsApp कि मतलब उनको ये alert आ जाए कि now today is the stock, मतलब आज ये items जो है 66% से नीचे चले गए.
सर यहाँ पे आप settings में आ जाइए एक बार. यहाँ पे reports है ना सर, एक बार last पे आ जाइए. We are also working on a newer version of the inventory management sheet where we can this thing. Master में आइए एक बार, master पे click कीजिए. Sir, you are part of Tech Alumni?
Yeah.
Sir, we will solve this query, inventory management issue for you. Don't worry. Please click on master once. We are also linking this up, the newer version that we are going to come up with. I think current version should already be sending WhatsApps, if not anything else. इसमें एक बार right side पे आइए एक बार. हाँ, so देखिए सर यहाँ पे जो stock levels हैं, ठीक है, you can define the stock levels in column R. I think you have done it already, right?
Yeah.
So sir देखिए और यहाँ पे you can trigger setup for every day at 23. So सर 11 बजे का तो trigger भी इसमें सेट किया हुआ है, तो ये चल नहीं रहा है आपके लिए, क्या इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है?
नहीं, इसमें एक्चुअली जो ट्रिगर सेट किया हुआ है ना, मैं अगर IMS शीट पे जाऊं अपनी, तो यहाँ पे मैं इंडिविजुअल आइटम्स का चाहता हूँ उसको भेजना.
ओके सो अच्छा अभी ये पुराना वाला शीट में शायद वो नहीं है सर जस्ट गिव अस अ फ्यू डेज टाइम. We are actually coming up with a newer version of this also in the production management system which we have created. I am not sure if you were part of that workshop. So in that it is already there. It will send out those warnings. We will soon be rolling it out to the rest of the members as well. There is no point, actually, sir, doing it in the way that you are doing it at the moment, because it will eventually start crashing, sir. It is just not going to.
That's right. It becomes very heavy. बहुत heavy हो जाती है.
Very heavy, yes sir.
So अभी although I have got your version 3 sheet also, मेरे पास आ गई है वर्जन 3 शीट. दिस इज वर्जन 2.
right.
चलिए, but I just wanted about the formulas. If I can put those in array formulas ना, तो
सर
मेरे लिए वो बहुत
एक बार जो मैंने लाइला ग्रानी का जो वीडियो मैंने एक बार शेयर किया ना, just
जी.
have a look at that, sir. You will be able to figure it out because she's explained it in a very lucid manner. आप एक बार
But
वो
can
17
we-
मिनट का, हाँ,
Can we
You will have
use
to-
that
you will have to write that,
query
you will have
function
to-
with the array formula?
sir, query is already in an array, so you don't have to write it. आप समझ रहे हैं?
मैं समझ गया आपकी बात सर. एक्चुअली मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा जो
सर इसमें
just I
मेरे को
wanted-
थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा. I will connect with you offline and then I can help you.
Okay, not an issue, not an
Yeah,
issue.
because
But
this
I just
will
wanted
take
कि
me
इसका
a little-
solution होना चाहिए because I couldn't find anything. I have tried each and everything.
हाँ. So you're saying if C2 is less than today, then SUMF incoming D, where column C is equals to A3, column B is not less than equals to C2. Okay. So you use less than equals to C2. I generally use less than D. Okay, all right. Plus you're doing a VLOOKUP of A3 from masters fifth column. ये VLOOKUP से क्या आ रहा है सर?
हाँ, VLOOKUP भी जा रहा है. VLOOKUP मास्टर्स में से वो
मास्टर्स कॉलम 5 क्या है?
स्टॉक.
वो अच्छा वो ओके फाइनल स्टॉक. हाँ ओके. सो यू आर डूइंग दैट प्लस स्टॉक माइनस योर आउटगोइंग. गॉट इट. नहीं सर आपका ये लॉजिक तो सही है सर, बट वही मतलब बच्चे की जान जा रही है.
बिल्कुल ये जान पूरा निकाल रहा है. बेसिकली
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
had tried filter and sum also just to achieve the array formula, but नहीं हो पा रहा. वो पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाया. मैंने I tried मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें देखी, क्वेरी भी करके देखी, बट आई डोंट नो हाउ टू गेट दैट. मतलब array में क्वेरी को कैसे मैं कन्वर्ट करूं. आई मीन सब में अगर मैं क्वेरी लगा देता हूं, सपोज इफ आई पुट सम इफ की जगह क्वेरी लगा देता हूं,
हाँ
तो क्वेरी को मैं मतलब नीचे कैसे वो करूंगा. दैट्स द इशू.
नहीं सर, in the query ना, what would happen is it will simply list it down. So if your product list can remain static, then I think in that case we can use it. But again in query, नहीं, फिर query में भी ये पंगा है. This is actually the reason, sir, we decided to go the scripting route, because this I understand what you're trying to achieve. One second, let me see.
नहीं, अब इसका अल्टरनेट भी आई हैव थॉट कि ठीक है, अगर ये कैलकुलेट करती है, इट टेक्स मच टाइम, कोई इशू नहीं है. इट टेक्स ओनली वन, मतलब एक बार ही वो कैलकुलेट करेगी और डाटा दिखा देगी.
मैं एक और चीज आपको सजेस्ट कर सकता हूँ. ये जो शीट है ना, इसको आप एक अलग ही वर्कशीट में कर लीजिए, अलग फाइल में, और उसका इंपोर्ट रेंज आप यहाँ पे डाल दीजिए. दैट माइट वर्क अ लिटिल बेटर.
नहीं, इंपोर्ट रेंज में अगेन दैट फॉर्मूलास आल्सो गोस ना. माय आइडिया इज टू export the data of this sheet to a new sheet.
So you're treating this in itself as the master. Okay, so from here you'll be taking.
Okay, डेली का डेली जो रात को 11 बजे के बाद ट्रिगर लगा दूंगा मैं, तो डेली एक्सपोर्ट कर देगा रात को 11 बजे, एंड वो वैल्यूज रहेंगी उसकी.
अच्छा, okay, you want to export the entire data itself. हाँ, okay, all right.
Yeah.
वो भी चलेगा.
Thank you, Abhishek, for the
sure.
inquiry. Yeah.
No problem at all. No problem.
I'll stop sharing my screen. Huh?
Yes, thank you. So guys, that's pretty much what I had for today. Any other questions that I may assist any of you with? Okay, so if you guys do not have any other questions, so I can probably take your leave. Also, I would like to definitely tell you guys that do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put in a lot of good content out there. You guys can definitely be benefited with it. Okay. I would also like to show one of Sanjeev sir's, sorry, the Tech Alumni program. Okay, just give me one moment. So for those of you who do not know, what business we are in, okay, we are primarily a training company, and we give out a lot of videos. Okay, sorry, we give out a lot of. I just read that thing and then Rahulji's question, and there was a Freudian slip. Where can you get the video? You can get the video in our YouTube channel, and I'll just give you the link of our YouTube channel. इसमें आपको यू नीड टू सर्च फॉर MIS Saturday, ठीक है, आपको ये मिल जाएगा. तो यहाँ पे देखिए टेक फ्राइडेज, MIS Saturdays. So how to use pivot tables is also here, which was the last session, and ये array formula का भी session यहाँ पे है, ठीक है. So please feel free to knock yourself out. Okay, so we are a training company, guys, and we also create a lot of tools. Okay, we have a particular program which basically is a tech mastery program, which runs for a year. Okay, if you are part of this, please share the URL of Sanjeev Jain's sessions. So Nitin, you can see all of that in the link that we have provided on top. itbx.in/yt. You will find everything in there. So guys, here is the list of all the contents that we have here. Okay, if you just click on this particular link, it's called Tech Mastery. Okay, you will basically be able to see this entire list of tools that are highly sort of automated, customized, to be used, almost sort of readily deployable tools that are available. So you guys can take advantage of this. The cost of this entire program, along with a lot of DME training that I was talking to you about, I am putting it in the chat here, along with the links to our Tech Alumni membership. I have basically put in the details. If any of you are interested, please feel free to log in and check it out. Honestly, for the price that which we are giving this out is I would say throwaway price. I mean, if you hire somebody in your organization, you are minimum going to pay him 15,000-20,000 rupees. The cost of this entire course along with this training doesn't come up to so much. It's only 1.98. Okay, and DME training right now we are, I think, giving it for 14,999 or 90. So that's the cost for DME. This thing, it's a complete 7 session, 4 hours each kind of a thing. And okay, one more thing, the DMEs in this particular batch, okay, you all can click on this link, okay, and fill in this form. If you fill in this form, you will automatically be invited in a DME WhatsApp group. You'll automatically be added. This is not for business owners. This is for DMEs only. We are strictly protective about that particular aspect, because we want to ensure that there is no poaching, which was one of concerns by other owners. So this is only for DMEs. You all can fill this form up, and we will include you in a WhatsApp group where you can post your questions. I answer the questions by the end of the day, but before that somebody else puts in an answer, because they have faced a similar issue. So it's a group where you can actually sort of collaborate. It's like our little Stack Exchange. Okay, so that's all I had for today. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. We will have the next workshop 14 days from now, which is the next to next Saturday. Thank you, Hardeep. You're most welcome. Pleasure. I hope you all will be able to use this workflow thing. It can be incredibly useful. Please let me know if you have been able to successfully use it. I will put in my number also in the chat. You can reach me out. You can reach me out. I am available more on WhatsApp than on calls, because I am mostly on consulting calls and trainings all day. So just drop me a WhatsApp. I'll try and call you back. It'll be better if you can write out your entire this thing over WhatsApp. I try and respond it as soon as possible. If not before I go to bed, I will definitely respond to your WhatsApp. The next DNE session is going to be next to next Friday. So this coming Friday, I'm going to finish my second batch, and the following Friday, I'm going to start a new batch. The next topic, Tarunji, I haven't yet decided. I am thinking of doing add-ons, but I haven't made up my mind. If you have anything in your mind that you want me to cover, you can put it in. Hardeshji, thank you. So Nitin and Lalitji, I did not get why you're putting 14 July and 10 July. What is it, please? I was asking, about the topics, not the date. The date is finalized. The date is going to be 10th. It's not going to be 14th. It's going to be 10th. So that's going to be the next to next Saturday. Yeah, the next date is going to be 10th of July. Okay, so thank you guys. Have a good day. I'll sign off for now. Bye-bye. Yeah, 2:30 to 4:30. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.